Hello everybody and welcome to this playthrough of all 9 holes in the Acacia 9-hole cup. It is of course Acacia Reserve course and we are looking at rookie division. Here on the channel I'm only using rookie level clubs, so I hope that is useful to a lot of you players out there. Please do hit thumbs up on the video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel as well. Bear in mind these replays are taken from standard wind strengths in rookie and we do have 50% increase on this one with the tournament modifier, so you may need to tweak some of these elevations and setups, but I do think we have a good amount of drops here and some very close looks at the holes as well, so I do hope it will help you work out some approaches and shots that you might want to play in the Acacia 9-hole cup. Good luck and let's start with hole number 1. Here we go then with the drive on hole number 1. Going with a quarterback and a marlin. We're going with top spin and right spin as shown there. Just aim centre fairway in that little dimple there in the fairway as we can see the second bounce. Adjustment here is max plus 10. Even though we are not at max distance of the club, still going to adjust max plus 10. And we hit perfect, nice with the quarterback for the accuracy of course. And we bounce over there nicely and we just want to roll a little way there onto the fairway. Second shot, going to be playing with the backbone, long iron here. And we're going for mid distance and I'm going to be applying some backspin. And there we've just got to look at the second bounce here. We don't have a great ball guide with true rookie clubs here, so we're just going with what we can. Can be played with lower level backbone as well. 2 bars of backspin, look at the setup and the second bounce as well. I estimate this to be mid distance of club, so I adjust mid distance plus 10% elevation. And then of course we do hit perfect and we come in very nicely here and get ourselves a nice drop on hole number 1. So extra mile. 3 bars of topspin, 2 bars of side spin to the right with a tighten. We will need that for the second shot. Yellow ring, just touching the rough on the right, and adjust here, max distance with 10% elevation. I'm going to go with half a ball of curl to the right. Plenty of room there, and we bounce very nicely indeed. Could maybe have gone with a click more topspin once again, but 3 is safe and just prevents against any accidental overpower when you're using your curl. Big dog once again, and we're applying topspin so that we can see the second bounce just after the rough, because we do have some tailwind here which is going to help carry the ball. 1 bar of left spin as well. I think we could actually go to 1.2 bars to be honest, or either tweak our aim, because we do just miss this one. Max plus 20 is the adjustment, no curl, and again we're just playing for the eagle. If we do get the albatross, then that will be a wonderful bonus as well, but if not, just make sure you're going to secure the eagle on this one. Look at that one, bounce is lovely, but just missing a quarter of a square really. It was a good try nonetheless. Hole number 3, going with sniper and a katana because we will need some side spin to the right. I like the speed of this shot, I do think that is good. However, I do realise really we need to aim ourselves a little bit further to the left or go with a little bit less right spin. So it's 1.5 backspin, 3 bars side spin to the right. However, I do believe 2.7, 2.8 would be better here. Red ring touching the rough with sniper level 5 can of course be played with other wood clubs as well if you don't have sniper. Mid plus 10 is the adjustment. As you can see, very happy with the speed on this one, but just offline here, so a small tweak to the right spin has a very good chance of getting in for a hole in 1. Hole number 4, very important, nice eagle to get here if you can. 4.5 top spin, 2 bars side spin to the left with a quasar. Add your spin first and then just get that ball guide pointing straight down the middle. If you do have extra mile 6, you can just look there, the red ring slightly away from the rough line. Adjustment here, medium distance plus 10 elevation. Medium distance plus 10. Perfect ball, which is what we do want. and we bounce very, very nicely down here on the fairway. And you can write down this yardage here because it will be a good reference for you. 322 yards. And from here I'm playing a medium distance short iron. And my adjustment here is mid distance plus 10% for elevation. Usually I'd play this 0, but because we do have a little bit of cross and headwind with only a wind 1 ball, I go with plus 10. So 3 bars of backspin, red ring touching the rough there, bottom of the red ring, and then I'm adjusting this 2 rings, mid plus 10. And if you have a very similar yardage on your drive, you can do the same adjustment, and as long as you adjust accurately and hit perfect, very, very good chance that this is going to drop for a nice eagle right at the pin. Hole number 5 now, which is the par 3, going to go for a bounce over, which I believe is best for rookie players, unless you've got big clubs. And here I'm adjusting this one max plus 10, however I do under adjust it. Sorry, I over adjust it. We need to go max plus 0. Half a bar of backspin and just moving around there so I don't get that glitchy ball guide, because if you do get the glitch roll, you will fly past the hole. So just be careful when you're setting up this shot. Find a good landing position. Aim as best you can. I would recommend go max plus 0 rather than max plus 10, which is what I did here. As you can see, the speed is really, really nice, but we just over adjusted slightly. Hole number 6, difficult wind really for true rookies here. Tighten ball, you can go with a kingmaker if you've got one to spare, but a tighten is fine. Half a bar of backspin, 2 bars side spin to the right. Stretch out and find your position, and then we're going to adjust max plus 20. And then, regardless of how much we adjust into overpower, we are going to go max overpower. Not tested with a lower level extra mile. I don't know if you will clear that or not, so see what you think. If you're going with a lower level extra mile, I would maybe consider a kingmaker just to cut the wind down a little bit. It would be my advice. Second shot, medium distance plus 10, and here with the sniper in this low level we're grappling with a lack of ball guide. If you don't have sniper, the Viper is also fine. But work out the club distance you're in. For me, this was mid plus 10, however we just need to tweak the spin slightly. We had a good look at this, but it's one of those that's very difficult unless you've got a really good developed ball guide. But I'd be adjusting this one, true club distance plus 10% for elevation. As you can see, just a bit offline there, but even though the ball will roll down, we have a very makeable wedge for the eagle. Hole number 7, the tricky downhill par 3, going with the backbone because we don't have any headwind, so we can go with backbone and a navigator. Now I do take a while to decide on what spin I want to go with here. And in the end I think I go with 1.5 bars of backspin and 1 bar or half a bar side spin to the right. Let's have a look. What do we do? What do we do? It's 1.5 backspin, half a bar to the right. Red ring just away from the rough there. Ball guide just pointing left of pin. I adjust this max plus 20, however we do need to go a bit more. So I would recommend you go max plus 25 with this one. But this is a difficult hole to drop because the different wind strengths will give you a different wind effect on the second bounce. You see this bit here. It's affected a lot more by the wind. So a little bit more adjustment and that might have gone in. Hole number 8 now. This is a must eagle and we do have tailwind. And I'm going to show you here we can easily do this with a Titan rather than a berserker. So stretch out, find your landing position here. We are going with topspin as shown and we want to aim right in the middle of that bottleneck on the fairway. We will need to push up 3 rings, so I adjust max plus 10 and then I push up to max and I'm counting how many rings I push up. I can only push up 2.25, so I'm going with almost a ring of overpower, like 3/4 of a ring of overpower, just so it's beginning to shake here. But obviously different club levels, you'll have to work that out as well. Lower level extra mile, if you don't fancy overpower, then play with a berserker if you can. But we need a Titan for the wind push, so definitely go with that rather than a kingmaker. But in the end, it comes in very nicely. Look at that. Tapping in for an eagle. Now do try and push this a little bit harder to see if we can get in range with a rough bump for true rookie clubs, but it is still difficult. Red ring touching the rough though, same adjustment as before, max plus 10, 4.5 top spin, 2 bars side spin to the right. I'm going with some more overpower here though, 2 rings and a right edge of the ball touching the outside wall of the adjustment ring to the right. Got a perfect away, which is very nice here, because we don't want to give ourselves a longer shot on the second. Again, could be pushing this further though, so if you want to go with 3 or 4 rings of overpower, then you can do. I'm still too short, even with sniper level 5, to do the rough bump, but we will do once again the containing bounce up instead. 2.8 bars backspin, 2 bars side spin to the left, and we're going to adjust max plus 0. We have room on the club to do so, don't need to push back up. We're just going to take our shot, and I'm going with full curl to the left with this club, which is about 1.2 of the ball outside the adjustment ring to the left. We do hit perfect, and actually, even though we're just playing a containing shot here, we do get fairly close for an albatross here, but it's still a very easy eagle putt. Good luck guys, see you soon, bye for now.